It's November 9th, 2025. You got the Richmond Generals 18U HP going up against the Boston Terriers. This is a rematch of Friday, November 7th, where the Generals lost 4-2, taking that one 3-2 into the final minutes. They pulled their goalie, and the Boston Terriers getting an empty netter. We've got about 2 minutes until we pick up pucks, and then we'll get things going. All right, there's a whistle. We're going to pick up the pucks. It is November 9th, 2025. It's the Richmond Generals HP 18U going up Boston Junior Terriers. This is a rematch of the competition that happened Friday night. Terriers winning that one 4-2, getting the empty netter late in the third period. It'll be interesting to see how this game unfolds. It's a different Generals team on the ice than Friday night, so clearly the Terriers are going to have some confidence in their win, but the Generals ran 2 lines on Friday with a really short bench, and so we've got Repko, Heil, and Moore kind of adding to the team here, so we should be able to run 3 full forward lines, 2 defensive lines, and really be able to take it to the Terriers and kind of surprise them with a little bit more speed, endurance. We'll see how it shakes out for the Generals. We're down in Hampton Roads at the Chilled Ponds. All right, Generals are all fired up. Going out there with the Stewart line. And Coach Stewart's advice. Got Tim Moore on the bench, our statistician. Coach Peterson's up in Wisconsin. All right. Stewart's taking the face-off. Covington's to the right. Krug is to the left, and the Generals win that face-off back to Jeanette. He goes over to Strode. Strode's going to feed it up to Stewart, takes it off the skate, and it's going to be the Terriers bringing that one back in and dumping that one deep. In goal, we've got Gaddis, Cam Gaddis. Terriers working that one in the corner. Met by Jeanette, he flings it around, going to be held into the blue line by the Terriers. They send it back behind the goal. Strode's on puck, and he feeds this one up to Covington. Covington not getting a good angle, doesn't clear. Terriers with a shot, that one high above the net. Comes off the glass, and now the goal is dislodged by a Terrier. My family's been laughing at the whole Boston Terrier thing. I'm sure you're getting some chuckles as well. Terriers coming in hard here. Generals just trying to get their feet under them after a late game last night, finishing at about midnight. Repko taking the face-off. Heil to his left. Terriers win that face-off, deflected there by Repko, deep into the corner. Jello put up against the boards. Terriers turning this one, keeping it in the zone. Good stick lift there by Repko, turned around by Tapscott. Tapscott trying to clear, can't get it out. Tapscott finally gets it over. Terriers getting that one. And we've got an elbow. See who's going to the box. So the Terriers are going to the box. 13:07 left in the first period, and the Generals are going on a power play. Just 2 minutes in here quickly. Get face-off down finally in the forward zone. Looks like Stewart line out there, Coving to the left, Krug to the right. Strode and Strode's got the puck. Circles over to Krug. No, that's Stewart. Sorry. Stewart, the lighting in here is just terrible. Stewart with a pass far across over to Strode sneaking up there, and that one off of a shin guard, and Jeanette having to hustle back to recover. Jeanette getting a lot of pressure, changes directions, got to get it out of the zone. He feeds that up to Krug. Ooh, Krug now fighting it. We got a 3-on-2. Dropped off of Stewart, back to Krug. Krug with a shot, and the goalie takes the post off. Come on. You know, you're facing a 3-on-2 and you knock the post off. Like, I know those goalies like to anchor up against the corners, but it's quite convenient when that goal comes off. They really need to ice that in place. Generals have a hard time building momentum on that end of the ice. All right, Stewart wins that faceoff, pulls it back to Covington. Covington sends that over to Strode. Strode with a shot, deflected, and that's in! Schroeder's on the board early. Good screening in front. Great screen, the goalie never saw it. And the Generals on the board, and they are pumped with a big day yesterday with a total of, 23 goals yesterday in 2 games? It's a little fired up. They've padded the stats a little bit, and they've got to come out fighting. So, Ian Glass is going to come out and take the face-off. He's got Lugo to the left and Daniel Kim to the right. That one sent down by Jello on net. Saved there by the goalie. Pretty easy from the distance. Terriers send that around the boards. Lugo trying to battle that one out and fight it, not giving an easy breakout to the Terriers as we bring some physicality down here, down to the low boards. Terriers flicking it back behind the goals. We're down to 12 minutes left in the first period, so we've only been 3 minutes in, and the Generals leading 1-0. Terriers trying to clear. Big harassment there by Glass. That comes all the way back to Moore. Moore is going to send this all the way in from the red line. Easy stick save there by the goalie. Puts it into the corner as the Terriers are trying to get out of their zone. That one, Moore misses. And Agello's going to have to hustle back as the Terriers are pressuring. They're getting a line change with the other 4 behind us. Agello gets that puck, gets it up to Lugo. Lugo across to Kim. He's going to take that off the wall. Holds it at the red line, waiting for the reinforcements to come ahead. As that line's going to go to the bench. Repko's on the ice now, and that puck's going to get past the Generals and go down to the left. Agello picking that puck up, take it back behind the Generals' goal. Flicks it over to Heil, coming off the wall. He checks. Oh, nice little quick back pass by Heil so he doesn't get hammered. That one, a good pass to the Terriers as they come into the forward zone. Terriers down in the corner, looking for a pass. Generals letting this guy skate. I don't like that. We've got the center covered. Pass on skates, and that one deflected off into the corner. Strode's there working the wall. He's got some help from Repko, and the Jello's going to pick it up behind the goal. He gets that one up just out of reach of Tapscott. General's trying to clear. Tapscott finally gets it out of the zone, and we've got Repko giving a chase. Harasses the Terriers with Repko still on the puck, keeps it in play, sends it down. Tapscott getting an elbow. We're going to get another penalty here as the Generals. Skater! And we get a touch up there by the Terriers as Gaddis comes hustling to the bench, noticing the delayed penalty. So I think the Terriers are going to go to the penalty with another elbow. Another elbow there. As Tapscott took one to the head. 10:36 remaining in the first period. Generals leading 1-0. So we got another. Generals are 1-0 on the power plays here. That one comes back to Strode. He had goal. He sends that one over to, and we got a glove save over to Jeanette. Wow, whew, man, eyes are failing me today. these LED lights or something like that. Hard to see and it's kind of dark. All right, that comes back to Covington. He drops it to Jeanette. Back to Covington. Back to Jeanette. He goes back to Covington. He risks it. Deflected. Tries to go off the back, and it's going to come all the way out. Over to Strode. He takes it back to Jeanette. When we get an interference call. Their bench wanted a call on us, but their guy tackled us on the blue line. That one's going to be sent back to Jeanette as we hustle it back up ice. Jeanette across the red line. Takes it through traffic. Gets around. Does the... Oh, wow! Jeanette stays on his feet. He gets this guy coming across the ice. He takes about 10 strides. Tries to lay out Jeanette, and Jeanette just drops him with the left shoulder. A lot physical. Gaddis is going to play this one. Comes over to Strode. That one goes to Jeanette as he's coming to the bench. General's got another minute to go. They're kind of they're lag dogging this. Let's go, Jen. Let's go, guys. Come on. Generals just... You think they had a 3-goal lead right now. They are not playing this power play like they need to. Another turnover in the neutral zone. The shot. Gaddis having to fend that one off. Agello having to put it in the corner. All right. Over to Kim. Kim can't clear it up the ice. Just sloppy plays. It goes down. We're down to 30 seconds left in this power play as the Terriers are putting pressure on them and keeping this out of the forward zone. Generals leading 1-0. Here we go. Another line out here. Kim's back on his feet, and he's trying to send that across through a lot of traffic. Agello can't catch a pass. Tips it up. Lugo having to just dump it in, and he turns it over. Generals fighting to keep it over from going over the blue line. Oh, wow! Come on! They're going to call that one. There we go. Another touch-up. As the penalty expires, it's going to be another elbowing penalty as the Terriers are coming in high. That's a headshot. Number 86 in the box for another elbow. Third elbow on the Terriers here. General's getting another power play. They really need to be basically skating this whole period 5-4. We're winning 1-0, but Terriers are going to try to ice this one. Nope. Down to Agello. Going to come over to some Moore. Moore trying to wrist this. Deflected almost in. Repko working this one in the corner. Getting beat up by Big 81 there. Now both of these teams have had an easy weekend outside of the games facing each other. Oh, nice pass over to Tapscott. Goalie down in the butterfly gets a save. That one going to get past Agello. And Moore's going to hustle back for it. 1:30 left in the power play. This Generals 1-4-2 so far on power plays. That one going over. Repko leaves that for Tapscott. Tapscott loses an edge going down over the blue line, sends it to Moore. They were talking about ice conditions a little bit earlier. And just this ice is just soft. These guys are having a hard time staying on their feet. They're not able to grip it the way they needed to. Woo! This one comes up. Krug on the ice. Moore, he's going to leave it for Moore. Moore's going to take it across the red line. A minute to go. Moore takes a body shot hard into the boards. Another penalty coming up. Gaddis is coming to the bench. Skater. Another hit. Both of them are going to go. So we'll see who's going. So I guess Krug. No, Krug is talking. Two more. So it's going to be 5-on-2. So they're in the box for two more penalties. So 5-on-2. I'm not sure I've ever seen this. 49 seconds left and a 5-on-2. Well, I guess, do they skate 5-on-2 or 5-on-3? 5-on-3. Ah, man, 5-on-2 would be so much more. Ah, won't start. Okay. So one of the penalties there on the Terriers is a 2-10, so they're going to send another guy to a box. So they've got 4 guys in the box. So we're going to skate 5-on-3. They tell me you don't go 5-on-2, and I didn't think so. It sounded too good to be true. Anyways, so they will stack the second penalties. They won't start until the other penalty's up. So Terriers, 5-on-3 Generals just got a score here. Strode's got the puck. He works that over. Takes a shot. I don't know if they had a clock problem. What happened?
I don't think she's put him in right.
Oh. Gaddis to our left is trying to keep limber. Good to see that. Keep the legs moving. With all this time spent on the other end of the ice and all these penalties, got to keep the goalies kind of warm. All right, so we got a 5-on-3 here for 42 seconds. A lot of penalties stacking up here for the Terriers. That puck goes into the corner. Terriers on it. It's a tough corner. That's the Zamboni door, so we know the puck gets stuck under there. Stewart comes away with it, drops it back to Jeanette. Jeanette across the blue line, drops it for the big one-timer there. Big hit there by Krug, and the Terriers are going to be able to clear. It was a good timing and had a lot of heat on that. General's trying to maximize the 5-on-3 here. Stroder skating this one up. He's got Jeanette coming in the right-hand side. He's got a lot of ice to skate. Oh, gets a beat by the stick lift. The Terriers are going to try to clear it. Oh, Moore. Oh, I'm sorry, Covington was on the blue line. Has to reset. Going to build up some speed. You can't come out of the box. That's too many men. That's a penalty. It's hard when the penalty box is across the ice. But he says, the kid's trying to argue his penalty was up, but that's true, but he can't come on the ice on a 5-on-3. I love their coach. The coach is like, this is awesome. Well, a little more physical, but, they've taken penalties, but, he's like, this is good practice for their kids. This is the kind of hockey that I'm sure they came all this way from Boston to play, and not like these 13-0 games that they played against the Whalers and Hampton. General's leading 1-0. They're trying to sort this out. Trying to figure out if they're going to assess them at too many men on the ice penalty. It's hard when those penalty boxes are across the ice. But the player should have known that it was a 5-on-3. So they're going to stick 86 back in, I think, into the box for another 2 minutes for too many men. Yeah, players down here. Let's see. That's Jeanette playing a little stick play with the Boston Terriers. Gaddis comes to the bench, so 86 not going into the box. The coach just wants an explanation. He's getting it. The puck comes back to Strode. Strode over to Jeanette. Jeanette holding it, back to Strode. Strode work his way in, goes long distance over to Covington, back to Jeanette. Oh, wow, a little too much passing. Like this one comes to Jeanette at the top, takes a shot, shin guards, he's got to hustle. A 5-on-3 breakaway for the Terriers, got to hustle back. Good back check there by Jeanette, putting in the afterburners. Don't like to see that. And Krug comes back, take the player off. Moore on the ice now. Covington trying to go the distance, all 200 feet, and skates gets picked off. He's looking, still got the puck, passes it back to Moore. Drew to Moore with a shot, with no block, with no screen in front. The goalie able to get on that. So they're saying 22 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Glass is out there now with Lugo and Kim. Jello and Moore, your two defensemen. That one comes to Kim. Gives some other guys work. That comes to Moore. He's going to go to the left to Jello. Jello walks it in back to Moore. A lot of traffic in front. That off of another shin guard. Another shot. That one just goes off of Kim and goes up into the boards. Lugo's on the puck. Oh, that one going to be cleared and out of the zone. Ooh, wow, we had to watch out on that because that puck was coming in. So 45 seconds left. I guess we're 5-on-4 right now. Picked up there. Sent up to Daniel Kim. Daniel Kim trying to skate. Hustling with a shot. Deflected back to Lugo with a backhander and a sliding Terrier. Takes the puck. Two guys on the ice right now. This comes back to Moore. Judah Moore sends it over to Jeanette. Jeanette at the red line. He's going to skate this one up. 19 seconds left in the 5-on-4. Generals just winning this 1-0. Good opportunities here in the first period. A lot of penalties from the Terriers as they settle into the refereeing down here in Virginia. That one's going to go to Lugo in the Zamboni corner. It gets held up and is able to get it out quickly. Jeanette can't get the pass. Picked off by Jeanette. Back on the puck with a shot. Oh, wow, off the top bar and goes up into the netting. I guess it came down because no whistle. A rocket shot there from Jeanette, just missing by about 2 inches. That one to Lugo, Kim, and they're going to ice it. I think they realized they just wanted off. They needed a break. We'll take that icing and get a new line out there. So 4:11 left in the first period. Generals leading 1-0 in a big battle here. Is Generals, I can't tell you how many power plays this would equal to. Maybe 4? 5? Yeah, a little flick there. Oh, mid-ice. Generals tip it up, leave it for the Terriers. Terriers with a 2-on-2. Takes a shot, looking for the back door. Nobody's there. Tapscott on the puck, hustling. Terriers hold that in the zone at the blue line. Comes back, a little check over the shoulder for Strode. Takes a little tap. Tapscott, no pun intended. Tips that one up to Repko. He skates around a hit. It's a 2-on-1 going heavy the other direction. He's got Heil to his right. Repko takes the shot. Can't get the rebound. I think he got a stick lift there. Jello on the pinch. Coming in hard. Holds it at the blow. They're going to say delayed offsides here. Tapscott's got to clear. Tapscott leaves it. Almost gets that one. Terriers now. Heil's pressuring. Terriers pulled it back into their defensive zone. 3:20 left. Moore on the puck. Tries to make sure everybody's on side. Little tip there. Can't bring it into the zone. Generals having a hard time who's getting over the wall. 3:15 now in the left in the first period. Heil comes across the wall. He's back on the bench. General sent it deep. Terrier sent it around the boards. Going to go all the way. Jello's on a foot race, trying to get down there. He's getting held up a little bit. And they're going to call an interference there. No? Woo. Maybe it was just the icing call that the hand was in the air. That one goes to Krug. Krug on the far side. Covington on the puck as Stewart line out there. That one goes around. Stewart's in the corner. He's going to send this back around for the Generals. Make sure something. Judah Moore was not watching the blue line, and that gets past him. That comes up to Stewart. Tried to do a quick pass there to Krug. Trying to just tip it off the wall in the breakout. That goes to, I think it's Moore that's deep. Moore's going to come back to the blue line. Kim skates up. Does all the distance. Daniel Kim leans in that one, expecting to hit. Anchors himself. Oh, doesn't. Woo! That shot way up high off the glass. Going to come out. Jeanette's going to just chip it out. Covington. He's got Stewart to his left. Covington across the blue line. He's going to chip this in deep and puts it behind the goal. Comes back out to Kim. He takes a shot. Oh, that goes off the stick. Looking for a rebound, and the Terriers are going to clear out of the zone. 1:45 left in the first period. Jeanette with a little tip, gets up to mid-ice. Daniel Kim trying to just tip it past the face-off circle. And the Terriers are going to send this one deep on goal, though, so no icing. Stroder's going to take it off the wall and get it to Lugo. Lugo right in front of me. Make sure he gets little bumper cars there. Coach Stewart wants these pucks deeper. Terriers send that one deep back behind the goal. Jeanette's going to have to dig this one out of the corner. Just gets it around. Gets to the blue line. The Terriers hold it. Find the puck. Jeanette's going to just chip this one, get it to the red line. 1 minute to play in the first period. 1 minute to play. Terriers coming back. Across the line. Oh, two players collide. I think it was incidental contact. A shot. Left blocker save. Ooh. Lugo taking a hit there. A little cross check there by Jeanette. Give Lugo a chance to get up. There's a Terrier down. He's hanging on. Somehow we get the puck going deep. 30 seconds to go in the first period. Somebody's yelling to my son Jack, like I'm not sure what they want to get his attention to. Is somebody coming off the bench. Terriers keeping this one deep. 18 seconds to play in the first period. Generals put it back down in the corner. Agello on the puck. Agello sends that around the boards, comes back to the point. Goes back into the corner. Centering pass, not there. Tapscott's got 3 seconds. Sends it to Heil. Send it, Jack, send it! All right. Heil unable to do anything with it. All right, so that's the end of the first period. We've got a little bit of an intermission here. Some chaos. Stretching my legs a little bit. Standing up on the railing behind the team. Whew. One nothing after the first period. We got a good battle here. A little chaotic on the ice with all the penalties and people coming and going. Terriers are bringing some good pressure. This is a good game for the Generals. You know, on Friday's game, Generals jumped out with a 1-goal early, with an early goal by Stewart. This time we've got an early goal here by Strode on a power play. General's doing a good job staying out of the box. I think that's going to be key. One of the keys for the rest of the game is just don't retaliate. Let these guys get frustrated. Yeah. All right, we're getting ready to kick off the second period here. Generals leading 1-0 against the Boston Junior Terriers. Generals dropping a Friday night game, losing it 4-2. Generals winning 11-1 and 13-0 in their other two games yesterday. All right, we got Gaddis down to our. We've got a goalie change, so we've got Lucas Monroe down to the right here. That puck's going to go deep. Moore's going to send it back behind to Agello. Sorry about the shakes as I get there. Oh, wow! Wow, I do not know. It was a pass that came off the wall from behind the goal. I thought it was the Generals centering it into the crease, and luckily Lucas is able to get a glove on that one and get a whistle. After all that work, another shot sticked away by Monroe. That one goes up high. Covington trying to just chip this back, and that one does hit the netting. It's lower on that side, so we get a whistle. Just getting started here in the second period. Generals lead 1-0. And Stewart takes that faceoff, held at the faceoff circle. Bit of a stalemate, little backhander there by the Terriers. Puts it into the corner. Generals trying to get out of the zone, starting out a little bit like we did in the first period where we had trouble really kind of getting the offense going. And Covington tries to pass that one over to the middle. Terriers going back with a 2-on-2. Good pick off by the Generals. They feed it forward. Gaddis doesn't get a touch on that, and we're going to get an icing call. We're going to go back the other direction. We got Repko taking the face off. Heil to the right. Comes out of the zone. Tapscott's on this line. Comes back out to Repko. Repko going to take this one. Braun is trying to cut his way through. Kicks into the corner. Oh, Heil trying to cut through the lane. Can't get there. Heil on the puck. Heil circling, trying to find Tapscott. Tapscott just chips it past the goal. Tapscott swings it into the corner, trying to get it out. Still staying on it. Oh, just past Heil, and Terriers are going to skate through neutral ice. Good back check there by Tapscott. Tappy with a steal. Tapscott trying to get it into the zone. Somehow we're on sides. Terriers have to take it around the far boards. Just past Repko. Heil with a little slap. Repko's got to let it sit or we're off sides. Oh, Heil's going to pick this one. It's at his feet, and he's going to chip it and send that one deep. Repko coming to the ball, to the bench. Now it's a good little stick play there by Glass. Terrier steal that back. It's going to be Jeanette to send that one over to Strode. Strode with a big clapper that misses about 3 feet high. Just gets past Kim. Pass in front of the bench. Jeanette's got one. Oh, they're going to call a penalty on Jeanette. Let's go, let's go. Touch the puck. So the Generals get the touch up, but Jeanette's going to go to the box as he lays out a Terrier in front of their bench. Their coach has been chewing the ear of the referee that he's got to start calling things going the other direction. So Strode and we got 2 penalties against us. So we're gonna have a 5-on-3 here. It looks like, as it looks like we got I'm guessing a roughing call on Jeanette, and so it's 5-on-3 going the other direction here in the second period. General's got to kill this off. We saw great job as a shot wide. Coach Stewart's mad. Just the Generals, I think, stopped the puck from being iced. We got another penalty coming. So Jello's now going to the box. So the first period was the Terriers in the box, and now the Generals in the box. So we got max capacity in the Generals box. So I'm not sure why. I don't know why we were face off at mid-ice as the puck gets sent deep. Terriers holding in their own zone, going to skate this one out. So General's got to kill a 5-on-3 now. Well, I think we've got 3 guys in the box, so we're going to stack the 5-on-3. So we got a long time here to kill. General's got to get to the puck and send it and ice it out of the zone. And it comes over to the Terriers. They hold it at the red line. Oh, we got Krug with a breakaway. Krug coming down, gets a shot, goes glove side, and a good save there by the goalie. Good 5-on-3 attack for the Generals. 1:13 left in the first set of penalties, and then we got Covington, Moore, and Stewart on just to kind of make sure we have one defenseman here. Stewart's taking the face-off in the forward zone, just going to try to tie this up. Chips this back to Moore. Moore's going to try to send it deep to Stewart. We're pressuring with 3 back behind the goal. Terriers on the puck. We got to get back. Stewart trying to harass. He's got to hustle and get help. We got 4-on-2 right now. 55 seconds. We got a long way to go. We just got to get the puck and send it again. Terriers playing it back, got it low, slot shot. That one goes off of Moore's shin guard into the corner. The bench likes that. Stewart down on the ice trying to take away the pass. Terriers at the blue line, holding it at the defensive duo. Passes it across, off the wall. Moore trying to pressure. Goes off of Moore's skate. Goes up to Stewart. He's got to get it out. Tried. Ooh, good pass. Disrupted there by Moore. These guys are working hard to try to just keep these guys keeping the puck on the perimeter. Down to 18 seconds left and a shot. And a good save there by Lucas Monroe. Woo. A lot of traffic in front. Hey, Tim, do you got to tell... I was going to say, let's not make the same mistake they did, although they didn't get any penalties for it. Comes back to the point. Terriers take it off the wall. We got 12 seconds left to kill on the 5-on-3. Then we'll go 5-on-4. A lot of traffic in front. They go for the big one-timer shot. Ooh, blocker to the side there by Monroe. 1 second, and we're back. We've got a 5-on-4 as Jeanette comes on the ice. Loose puck, and we're going to... can't send it. Need just a breather for these guys. 6 seconds left in the other penalty. That one deflected in front, goes across to the other corner. And we got back to 5-on-5. And now we're able to get everybody back to the bench. Good kill, guys. Good kill. So General's able to kill off the 5-on-3, and we're still 1-0 here with 9:26 left in the second period. Goal by Strode on a power play. Face off to the left of Moore. That one sent deep. Jeanette tries to send this. Can't get it out of the zone. Shot. General's just having... And the 2-10 expires for the Terriers. Generals win that face-off. Repko wins that, goes back. Jeanette chasing back behind the goal. Into the Zamboni corner, the puck sticks. Sent, centering pass! Oh, man, a nice little pass and a backhander in. The Terriers tie that up 1-1. Come on, Jens. Let's go, guys. Fire it up. All right, so we got to get back to our game plan here. We got to stay out of the box, number one. Number two, we got to be able to pass it and get it out of the zone. Ice it on the penalty kills and get it out of the zone. We're just letting the Terriers get that puck. Terriers are on a roll right now. They felt energized. The Generals have to feel big about the kill. Lugo takes this one across the blue line. Gets a little love tap into the wall. Kim's back behind the goal, battling there. The guy's like a tree trunk. Able to take some hits, bracing himself. Oh, Kim misses that one. And the Terriers, almost broke that one. Good stick there. As Moore is taken down from behind. No call on this. Send it up to the breakout spot. Can't connect with ice, glass. Oh, wow. Number 86 just slices through our D, and they put another one in. We just let them go through our D like that, and had a 2-on-0 on the goalie. Through the legs. So let's go, guys. With 8:19 left. Generals are now down 2-1. 8:19 left in the second period. We got a good game here. But the Terriers are all fired up from their penalty kills. Let's go, guys. As these guys play another game, fourth game on the weekend, and that one to Covington. Covington leaves that for Stewart. Stewart for Krug with a shot that goes high over the glass. Comes here to Jeanette, who holds it at the blue line. He's got to touch it up, but he leaves it for the Terriers. We got a 3-on-2 going the other direction. Terriers hold it at the blue line. The pass tied up there by Covington, or Stewart. By Stewart. Comes back through. Stewart on the puck. Stewart across the blue line. He leaves that for Covington. Covington to Krug. Krug puts it in! That's what we needed! Woo! bring the Generals back to life. We got a good one here. We're 2-2. Krug with a goal. Great pass. Stewart to Covington to Krug. 7:47 left in the second period, and we are 2-2. Both teams hopefully have all these penalties worked out of their systems. Both teams facing 5-on-3s, and it's game's kept close. Repko on to take the face-off. Heil to the right. Tapscott to the left. Terriers try to steal that one away. Send that one deep. Picked up by Agello into the Zamboni corner. Shot. And I think, and I was going to say, this time we're on the crappy goal, and so we got Lucas Monroe pushing off against the post and goal coming off the mounts. At least it wasn't during somebody's attack. No, you're good. We're good. Face off there by Repko. Comes to Tapscott. Gets poked away by the Terriers. Tapscott left on the ice. He's getting up. 7:26 to play in the second period. Comes to Heil at the breakout spot. He's got some time. He sends it to Tapscott. Tapscott's got one to beat. Good stick poke there by. Agello bats that one out of the air, and it comes to the Terriers with a shot. Glove save by Monroe. With Monroe and Gaddis keeping the glove on opposite sides, it kind of screws up the skaters a little bit in terms of what they're shooting. We're getting good saves here from Monroe. Ooh, wow, big hit there by Agello. Oh, we got a penalty there. Good touch up there by Repko, but we're going to send another player to the box, probably for another elbow. So I think it's Agello going to the box for the elbow. So Generals will have to go on another penalty kill here. I guess they didn't read the memo about what the game plan was. All right. Face-off will be to the left of Moore as we got 2 minutes to kill off here. And not Moore, Monroe. I got all my M's mixed up. Strode and Jeanette on the ice to help kill this one off as the defensive duo. I'll tell you who's the forward here. Kim's got the face-off. He's out there with Repko. And the Generals ice this one. Goalie's letting it sit. Picked up, sent around. Repko chasing. He's ran into the ref and then gets tripped by the ref. Oh, and we got a trip by Kim. A shot saved there by Monroe. Another shot on the delayed penalty with the extra skater. I think the Generals are just waiting for the whistle, and so they're letting the Terriers shoot. So this is going to go 3-2. I guess they were 6-on-4 because we were already 5-on-4, so the extra attacker made it 6-on-4. So I guess the penalty had expired, but we weren't out of the box yet. So the goal. Wow, so we're still 5-on-4 for another 2 minutes, so. Strode tries to send it, comes to Stewart. Stewart just trying to chip it up to Jeanette. Goes over to Covington. He's gonna get that deep, just missing wide of the net. Stewart kind of pressuring. So the Generals have had 5 penalties this period. They took none in the first. That's been the story here as they now trail 3-2 with 5. Gets the whistle. We got a minute left in the second period. Generals trail 3-2. Heil and Krug out there forward. Heil taking the face-off. 5:22 left in the second period. That one comes out. Agello, he's going to send that around the boards hard, trying to clear it. We're down where I can't see. That one comes across to the slot. Off of Heil's shin guards, back to the Terriers. Terriers send that deep into the corner. Agello's on the puck. Sends that around, held by the Terriers. 43 seconds left in the 5-on-4. That one sent around hard. Can't clear it out of the zone. Krug working that against the boards. Can't get it. Shot. Blocker save. Rebound is there. Still free, and it goes into the corner. 30 seconds now to play in the penalty kill. Terriers try to send it back. Guy walks it in, takes a shot through a lot of traffic. Monroe gets the save. Back out. Heil pressuring. Trying to steal it. Can't get it. Finds himself on the wrong side, and there we go. We've got Judah Moore. Got a little break here. He's got Heil to his left. Moore's going to slip this one up. Can't get it deep. Moore's going to try it again. Goes into the corner. 4 seconds left in the 5-on-4. The Generals are pressuring on the shorthanded. Penalty will be up here in a second. Terriers attacking. Kim is out of the box. They send it over the wall. Comes off at a funny angle. Wow. Kim picks up where he left off with an elbow there, but no call on that one. Comes over to Heil. Heil's got one to beat. He goes to his right. Takes a shot. Just wide of the net. Comes down. Kimmer going in hard like a wrecking ball.
Get him off. What are you doing? Hey! Hey! Smart.
So Kimmer's going back in the box. So we'll get this explained to you here as soon as I figure out what the heck's going on. I'm thinking 2-10 on Kimmer. And I think they're getting the offsetting penalty there. Glass is going to go sit for the 2 as Kimmer gets a 10-minute. So we'll get Kimmer back. 4, 6, like 8 minutes to go in the third period. Now Glass is coming back. So they'll be skating 5.
5-on-5, guys.
We need 1.
5-on-5.
The Krug hopping over the wall to be 5-on-5 as we got offsetting penalties. It's back to Covington. Covington to Stroder. Strode with a shot, just bounced wide. Covington trying to go off the back of the goalie. That one's going to come out deep. Whoa. Terriers almost get a step there on Strode. He does a good job hustling back. And we get a whistle. Interference on Strode. So Strode's going to the box with his 3rd penalty, it looks like. So we're going to go on a 5-on-4 penalty kill with 3:36 left in the second period. General's trailing 3-2 here. It's fun to watch. I'm sure it's chaotic on the ice. Coach just told Heil and Repko to get ready. Drops it back as we got Covington and Stewart out there. Covington and Krug, as well as Stewart's out there. Ooh, that one sounds like it comes off, and the Generals are going to ice this one. Sends it the distance. Played there by the Terrier goalie. They pick this one up. 1:43 left. And that's going to be on the Krug. Leaving a little elbow as he goes by. Terriers in the corner, back behind the goal, centering to the right of Monroe, and I think he finally gets a cover on that. 1:28 left in the Strode penalty. Repko and Heil out there to kill this one off. 1:28 left in the penalty kill. Repko taking this face off. Heil to the left. Agello and I don't know who else is with Jello on defense. Looks like Moore. Terriers pick this one up. Heil is harassing. Repko a little bit out of position, tries to get that puck. One good stick play there by Moore. Leaves it for Heil at the red line. Coming in hard from the left. He's going to take a shot, deflected high up into the netting. This should stay in the zone. One minute to go in the penalty kill. Repko taking the face-off. Heil's to the right. He's a righty, so it's not a great one-time shot. Repko working his way. He's got the puck, tries to center it. Picked up by the Terriers. Terriers going across and getting it out of the zone. It's a 2-on-2. They go to the right. Coming down. Body play there by Agello. Takes the guy not hard into the wall. Got to be careful with all the penalties we've had. Would like to see that one harder. Moore just doesn't get it out of the zone. Puck's back and forth behind the goal. Hard play there, and this one's going to go the distance. We got Repko hustling down. It's going to go back behind the General's goal. Repko coming, trying to body a guy off the puck. Almost gets that one. Comes out of the zone. Repko still harassing, trying to get it across the blue line. Terriers resetting with 12 seconds to go in the Strode penalty. They send that one deep, played to the wall, and Monroe's going to opt for a cover with 6 seconds to go. In the penalty kill, 1:42 left in the second period. Heil's going back out. Tell Stroder to jump out there. Oh, face off. I don't think Generals knew what was going on, and that one knocked down and sent. That should be the last icing as Stroder comes on. I think they sent the puck before the penalty expired. Glass is harassing. Heil wins that puck, sends it. Puts it into a shin guard. It goes into the corner. Lugo picking this one up, looking for the pass. Tries to take it off the back of the goalie's pads. Goalie had that covered. Glass centering it. Heil able to get a stick on it. Terriers, that one almost deflected into the goal. As the Terriers tried to clear, that comes back to Jeanette at the blue line. He holds it, tries to get around one, tries to get around two. Terriers deflecting it and chip it up out of the zone. Terriers hustling down, trying to send it deep. We got 1 minute to play in the second period. Generals trail 3-2. Played off the wall. That's Strode. Puck goes to Heil. Heil feeds that up, trying to get it to Repko. 45 seconds. Terriers try to send that deep off of Stewart's skates. Stewart coming through the neutral ice. Sends that one, passes it behind Jeanette. Jeanette works around one, takes it into the corner. Stewart trying to center that one. Nice little play there for the Terriers to try to get around. Jeanette working this puck. Covington gets a stick on that. Stewart can't get a clean stick on it. Through a lot of traffic, and we're going to go a 3-on-2 the other direction with 14 seconds and a low lob. Monroe sends that one to the side, trying to send it deep. Gets it to Krug. Krug off the wall at the red line. Krug has a goal running out of time. He's holding the puck. And he gets it to Covington, but about a second too late. All right, so at the end of 2, Generals trail 3-2. I don't know, talk to those guys.
Are they talking and I can get
No,
water?
Tim, do you need anything refilled? Just All right, so we got quick timeout here. You know, it's great that we're down here in Hampton Roads, Virginia. It's the home of the U.S. Navy. It's the Veterans Weekend or Veterans Week, and we got a bunch of players whose parents are veterans or active duty service. So Dave Krug is serving in the Navy, active duty. Currently, he's got a short temporary detail over in Japan, so we appreciate him for his active service. But you know, Jack Heil, both of his grandparents, both of his grandpas, one served in the Navy, one served in the Marine Corps. His mom served in the Marine Corps. I served in the Navy. Bobby Stewart, his grandpa, Bob, he was in the Army. So we've got a lot of great veterans. I'm sure I'm missing some, so a happy Veterans Day to all of our veterans in active duty military. Get back up on my perch. We got 14 minutes of exciting hockey here. It's 3-2. Generals trying to get back at these Terriers for their win. It was 3-2 when they got the empty netter on Friday night to win that one 4-2. So these Generals want retribution here and a little bit of revenge. So they got to get one and even this up. Get these boys fired up. Stewart is out to take the face-off. He's got Krug to the left, Covington to the right. Stewart wins that, sends it back here to Moore. Moore chips this one up, and the Terriers steal that again. Start of these periods. These Terriers come out hard. Stick save there by Monroe. Puck it free, and it comes to Covington. Covington just going to lift this one gently and send this one down the ice. Terriers with a quick flick. Nice little breakout there. Comes over to Stewart. Stewart trying to get across the blue line. On to Covington. A good stick lift there by the Terriers. Sorry. Comes to Moore. Moore sends it through a lot of red traffic there. The Terriers are breaking out. They've got a guy free. We got to get a Jello back. He takes a shot. Left pad save. Puck is loose in front. Moore sends that one up. It's bouncing. Going to be left. Oh, just past Repko. Generals are on a line change here, and they get it deep. And that's icing. So we'll get a face-off to to the left of Lucas Monroe. "13 minutes left in this game. Generals trail 3-2. Scores by Strode and Krug. Repko takes that face-off and loses it. Terriers get a quick shot. Monroe with the save. Down in the corner, centering pass through a lot of traffic, and Tapscott's going to clear it off to the side. A Terrier goes down behind the play. Heil at the face-off circle. Gives it up to a Terrier. And it's going to be a referee timeout as the Terriers are going to bring it back in, but they'll be offsides. They got the injured player on the ice. And he's able to skate off under his own power. We should get a face-off outside the zone. Coach Stewart reminding them that if he gets the injury whistle, he's got to come off the ice. Repko taking that face off. Puck is bouncing. Terriers on it. Sends it deep. Jeanette taps that one over to Strode. Strode back on the puck. Takes it. Gets it up, but turns it over neutral ice to the Terriers. They're on sides. Ooh, big hit there by Strode. He's working with at least 2 penalties. Thought it was maybe 3. Got to be careful. You get 4, you get suspended. That one goes up into the netting, and we'll get a face-off. 12:22 left in the third period. Generals trail 3-2 to the Boston Junior Terriers. In a weekend of hockey here down in the Hampton Roads, Chesapeake, Virginia area. That one comes back out. Oh, try to clear. Comes to Covington. Covington trying to get it to Stewart. Stewart just a little slow on the step. He's played a lot of hockey the last couple weekends. Coming back down. Oh, body play there by Strode. More like a football play than a hockey play. That's down in the corner. Can't get past the photographer. That one's up off the wall. Little wrister there. Through a lot of traffic. General's trying to break out of the zone. Comes back to Terriers. They're offsides. They clear it up. General's taking a little breather there. Terriers giving him a second. Jeanette getting taken down. No call. It's just bad ice. Players were looking guilty though. Oh, they got a guy behind the D going to the deep in the corner. Moore coming back. Terriers looking for the pass, leaves it in the corner. Moore back pacing again. Terrier still on the puck. Leaves it. Come on, guys. Don't let him pass it like that. Sends it back into the corner. Comes back. Jeanette tries to send it hard around the boards. Picked up there by the Terriers, held into the blue line. Battling against the wall is Covington. Terriers try to take it in tight. And they try to send it up to Stewart, and we can't get a pass. Oh, offsides there. We're sending passes to the feet, not the stick, and the guys can't receive it. Krug trying to dig this one up, and he sends that one deep as he gets the red line. 10:45 left in the third period. Generals trail 3-2. Back around the corner, going to be picked up by Moore off of a skate. And we got Lugo dumped behind the play. Didn't even have the puck. I don't know what happened. Terrier still on there. Oh, good play there by Moore to get that one over. Glass coming in off the bench. Hustling in. Trying to tie it up against the boards. That one's going to come in slowly to Lucas Monroe as the goalie. Back to Agello. He sends that one up. Misses the breakout guy. Terriers turn that around at the red line.
1-on!
Judas Moore sends that one around the boards. Lugo going in hard into the glass. Bouncing, and the Terriers hold it. They go to D across the blue line. They send that one off of glass. Terriers still holding it. They're going to drop this one back deep, back behind the goal. Judah tries to send that one all the way around, and it gets out of the zone. They'll be offside, so the Generals will get a break here. Comes over to Agello. Agello feeds to Glass. Glass going down. Oh, he tries to leave it for Tapscott, and picked up by the Terriers. We got 9:30 left in the third period. We're trailing 3-2. Generals looking for redemption from Friday's loss. Oh, that's a trip! We got a call. Got the extra skater and a touch up by the Terriers, and we will go back on the penalty power play. All right, this is what we needed. 9:28 left in the third period. We're trailing 3-2, and Generals are going on a power play. This is like their sixth power play. Things have settled out after the Terriers took like 5 penalties in the first period. Generals took about 5 or 6 in the second period. See if we can't get the equalizer here as Stewart comes out to take the face-off. He's got Covington to his left, Krug to his right. They win it back to Krug. Krug drops it back to Strode. Strode sends that back up the wall. Back to Krug back behind the goal. Comes back to Stewart in the corner. He sends it back to the point. Stroder takes a shot, and he sends it off the Terriers, and they're skating this down. Taking some time off. Right pad save there by Monroe. Terriers are now pressuring, short-handed, and they send that around the boards. Covington's going to pick this one up in the corner. Takes a little bit of time. I'm sure the guys are getting tired here. Strode sends that one across, but Terriers are able to get a stick on it, and they're going to come down again and pressure. Takes another shot. Good stick play there by Strode. Comes over to Covington in the corner. That one comes out to Monroe. He doesn't know what to do with it. Oh, don't like to see that. Indecision by a goalie is the worst thing in the world. Jeanette trying to take that one over. He takes it over to Stewart. Stewart drops it back to Jeanette. That's going to go to Jeanette to Covington. Covington back to Jeanette. Jeanette's got the weak side. Oh, God, yeah, there it is. Stewart with the goal. Woo. I think that went Jeanette to Covington to Stewart for the goal and the equalizer with 54 seconds left. Another power play goal for the Generals. That's 2 power play goals on the day. We got an evened up game now with 8:17 in the third period. This game is certainly good play there by the Terriers. Rep goes on the puck. Takes it down back behind the goal. He's got Heil in front. Goes over to Tapscott. Tapscott down in the corner. Comes out, back behind the goal. Agello's going to go over to his left, picks it up, sends it back down to the corner. Repko's trying to get it, trying to get it out as the Terriers. That's almost sounded like a whistle, but they got to keep playing. Back to Tapscott. Tapscott comes back to Agello. Agello with a wrister through a lot of traffic. I think that hit off a Heil. The goalie's off of his feet, and we just missed wide. Agello's going to put it back down in the corner. That's Repko on the puck. Stick save there. Oh, and Tapscott tries to take that high, sends it over to Heil, and we're going to get an icing there. No, it's not going to make it. Comes out to Heil. Heil just misses that one, and it goes past. It's a good pass there by Terriers. They pick that one up on the stick. Good stick play there by Moore. Sends that one back out. Shot, and Lucas Monroe is going to take that one off the chest and drop it into the glove. 7:06 left. In the third period, we're tied 3-3. It's a championship game of whatever tournament this is. Daniel Kim coming out to take the face-off. Comes back. Stroder turning in the corner. Trying to send that one deep. It's blocked by the Terriers. Stroder still working it. He sends it back. Comes back for the Terriers.
Nick, what the fuck are you doing? Get there! Yeah!
Oh, stick down by Glass. Jeanette in the corner trying to get away from the Terrier. Jeanette's still on the puck. He breaks it out of the, sends it up, tries it, and just misses Kimmer, and that's gonna. 6:34. We're gonna go back into our zone. You know, if the forward can touch that puck, it's not icing, and we get some pressure in the zone deep. Just you don't gotta handle it. You just gotta tip it. All right, Stewart taking the face-off. He's got Krug to his right. Covington to his right as well. That Terriers take that one. Stick save there by Monroe. Goes into the corner. Covington's got a little bit of time. He sends it around back along the boards. Little miscommunication there. Krug was going to the breakout spot. Terriers coming down. Shot. Good save there by Monroe. Comes down over to Krug. He's got Stewart breaking down to his right. Krug's an onside. Beats the D. Sends it, and Stewart can't get a stick on it. Comes back over. Miscommunication there between Jeanette and Krug. Oh no, wow. That was a good thing that the Terriers missed that one. Strode picking this one up. He's going to send this across to Jeanette. Got some space there. He's got Stewart onside at the blue line, and he loses an edge and goes down. Now here comes the Terriers back the other way. 5:45 left. Good play there by Agello. Leaves it, tries to get it out of the zone. Agello tries it again. Still can't clear. Terrier still pressuring. And that one gets out. No icing. 5:30 left to play. We're tied 3-3. Terriers trying to skate it out. Around our guys. Come on. There we go. Good play finally. Heil's got it, and he's going to take it off the glass, out of the zone. Terriers send that back in. They're way off. Moore's going to send this one over to Repko. Repko takes a shot and puts it. Goalie's got the rebound is there, and I didn't see who followed up on the rebound. It was good follow-up there as the puck came free after the first shot by Repko. 5:03 left in the third period. We're tied 3-3. Team's got to just stay out of the box. Repko taking the face-off, goes over to the side. I think that's Tapscott. He sends that across the ice. Back across. Agello's pinching up deep. Sends it around back, just past Tapscott. Tapscott working it deep. Goes back behind the goal comes back out to the point. Agello gets a stick on it. Working it hard. And Moore's going to have to hustle back. Sorry, I almost fell. And that's going to be icing.
Hey, good.
4:38 left in the third period. Repko sends the puck, loses that face-off. Here come the Terriers. Oh, good stick play there by Judah Moore. Just enough to disrupt. Tapscott scoops this one up. He's going to send this over. Oh, just past Repko. No icing. 4:20 to go. We're tied up 2-2. Puck's down in the corner. Repko with a shot. Gonna be pushed into the corner by the goalie. It's the Zamboni. So in a rink with bad ice, the Zamboni corner is worse than normal. Puck just kind of dies in that corner. Here come the Terriers. Good stick play there by Jello. Leaves it. Heil's hustling up to it. Feeds it to Repko. Repko's got Heil down to his left. Repko's trying to get to his forehand. Goes back to Heil. Heil to the backhander. Repko in the crease. Oh, we get the goal coming off the mounts. Puck was just sitting there, but Repko was on the full stretch trying to get that one poked into the net as the goalie was to his right. 3:49 remaining. Stewart on the face-off, Krug to the right, Covington to the left, Jeanette and Strode, your two defensemen. Comes back, Stewart wins the face-off. Oh, Schroeder makes a good recovery there, gives it up to two Terriers. Stewart working it back behind the goal, Krug in the corner. Back to Stewart, he tries to go short side, and they're, oh my gosh, they're just tackling Stewart. How's that not a penalty? They tackled him. Face off to the left of the Terrier goalie. Stewart was in there working the puck, and they just come out, dropped the stick, and took out his head. 3:35 remaining in the third period. We're still 5-on-5. Terriers with the puck. They do a soft lob shot. Jeanette leaves it for a Terrier. Shot. As Jeanette goes hard into the boards to our Strode goes hard in the boards on our left. Covington on the puck. Takes it across the blue line. It's going down to the right-hand corner. He's still on the puck. He's got Stewart trailing. Krug working it now down in the corner. Comes back out. Stewart with a little elbow there. Schroeder with a hard shot, and it deflects off of a skate out of play. 3:08 left in the third period. We're tied 3-3. General spending a lot of good, strong time in the forward zone. Just got to shooting the puck so hard it's going off of shin guards, and they're getting rushes back the other direction. Kimmer on to take the face off. Ice is Ian Glass battling it out in front of the goal. Puck goes up, hits the netting, no whistle. Here come the Terriers down the other side, right in front of the Generals bench, sticks flying everywhere. Coach Stewart hoping for a penalty call. Schroeder bodying up. Now the Generals are trying to raise the physicality. They're not going to call it. We got little. So Glass is going to go off. So we're going to get off sending penalties here with 2:32 remaining. I like that call by the referee.
Don't worry about that.
And Jeanette's saying that he's probably right. Jeanette watches a lot that goes on back there. He's like, Glass isn't doing anything. He's just trying to protect himself. So 2:32, we got offsetting penalties. We're 5-on-5. It is 3-3. General's trying to get it clear out of the zone. Tapscott, oh, good blocker, saved it by Monroe. Keeping the Generals in this. Morris keeps this one up. Go, and Tapscott aims for the coach. Sends that one to the bench. Trust me, if that puck comes in my face, I'm using the phone to protect myself. So they're going to send it down to the right of the Generals goalie since Tapscott sent that out of play. Repko taking the face-off. Heil to his left. Tapscott, the Terriers win that one. Goes over to the far wall on the right-hand side. Shot goes back behind the goal. Terriers on the puck, send it in. Ooh, that one up high. I think Monroe got a shoulder on that one. Repko trying to get it up the wall. He's battling against two big guys. Tapscott gets it past. They hold him up. That's interference. We're going to bring Monroe to the bench. We're going to get the extra skater. A shot touched up by the goalie. Goes around. Repko, and they touch it up. And so Generals with 1:49 left will go on a power play. We're tied up 3-3. Let's close it out, guys. 1:49 to go. Generals on another power play. Skating 5-on-4. Coaches are reminding them, don't leave up a shorty here. Stewart out there to take the face off. Krug to the right, Covington to the left. Stewart wins the face off, back to Krug. He leaves it for Strode. Strode across the blue line. They want somebody in front. Krug sends it over to Strode. Strode holding at the blue line. He sends it in! And glove save by the goalie. 1:36 left to play. We'll finish the game on 5-on-4 if the Generals don't score. Stewart taking the face-off. Sends it over to Covington. Covington on the puck. Terriers pressuring. Jeanette trying to get in tight. Leaves it up. Strode covering it. Sends it down to the corner. Krug onto the puck. Krug sends it, and it goes all the way down the ice as it gets past Strode. We got 1:15 to go. Jeanette is coming up in the puck. He leaves it for Strode, who misses it. Come on, we got to hustle. 1:10. Let's go, guys. He leaves it for Covington. Covington's got to find one more gear. He's coming through traffic. Cut to his right. Puck goes wide of the net. Covington's still back on the puck. We're under a minute to play. Comes back to Strode. Strode put one in from there in the first period. Stewart goes to the far side to Jeanette. We got 50 seconds. They've got plenty of time to set something up. Jeanette puts it in, goes off of Krug's shin guards. Oh, and a Terrier takes down his own player with a shot to try to clear, and it goes up into the netting. Got lucky. That guy's gonna go. I think he got that in the back of the leg because his own player put it hard. 41 seconds left, and the Generals are going to take a timeout. Give the guys a breather here. Not really sure what happens if they finish in regulation tied. I don't know if there's some sort of overtime or what happens. We'll let you know. This is tournament play, not just a regular matchup. Regular matchup would stay 3-3, so we'll let you know. We'll figure out what happens. All right. Good timeout there by Coach Stewart. Give the guys a breather. Keep his A-team out there. 41 seconds. 41.9, so we'll call that 42 seconds. General skating on a power play, 5-on-4. Lucas Monroe down as our goalie to our left. 42 seconds to try to break this tie before we figure out what happens afterwards. Stewart's going back out there to take the face-off. Krug to the right. Covington to the left. Comes back. Jeanette and Covington having a tea party over there. Goes back to Stewart. Stewart's holding the puck, looking for a pass. Sends it back to Krug, back behind the goal. Back to Stewart. And the goalie's got it covered. Seconds on the clock. Stewart's going to take the face off again. This one cleanly to Covington. Back to Jeanette. Back to Covington. Covington circling, trying to get some time. Stewart looking for the pass back to Covington. Covington with a shot deflected. Gun's going to come off. Strode's looking, 19 seconds. Just goes back to Krug on the right-hand side. Krug circling, 13 seconds. He leaves it for Stroder, but not a good pass. 10 seconds. Back to Krug. He's at the blue line. He's going to send it down to Jeanette. Jeanette's across the middle. Stewart can't get free. Sends it in. Back into the corner. Comes back to Jeanette. Oh, there's the whistle. Generals can't get it done in regulation. So now we find out what happens in overtime. There's 11 seconds left on the penalty. So if there's, we'll find out what happens here in overtime. I think everyone's got to read the rule book. All right, so we're going to go 4-on-4 in overtime.
So, 5 minutes overtime on the shooter. It's going to be 4-on-3.
So if you recall, what was it, last weekend? Generals were in the same situation, overtime, coming in with a power play. So the overtime is going to be 4-on-4. But because of the penalty, Generals will be skating 4-on-3. They've got 11 seconds to get this job done. And then we'll go 4-on-4. It'll be a 5-minute overtime. And then I think they go to a 3-on-3 overtime. So they got 4 minutes on the clock for the overtime. And then we're going to be switching ends, so we'll have the long shift for the overtime. All right. Quick recap, General scored first in the first period, going up 1-0, then went down 2-1 as the Terriers clawed back through lots of penalties in the from the Generals in the second period. Generals tying this up 3-3. Goals by Strode, Krug, and Stewart.
5, okay, they did get it right. 5. So we're 5-on-4, 4-on-3 right now. 4-on-3. Generals on the power play for 11 seconds. Covington, gives that one up. Here comes the Terriers. Oh, wow. And they want a penalty on that, but here comes Jeanette. As the skater comes on the ice, we're back to 4-on-4. Jeanette's going to send it back to the blue line. Good foot play there by Covington, just getting there in time. Jeanette sends us back. Can't see who it is. And the Terriers are going to pick this one up and try to get it out of the zone. We're in overtime play, 4:30 left in overtime. We're tied up 3-3. Here come the Terriers for their first, I guess technically second attack. Sends it centering pass. Terriers with a shot. Somebody's down in front. I think it's Jeanette. Quick pass there into Monroe, and he gets the cover.
These guys are tired. I can see it in their faces as they get to the bench. Coach Stewart calling Bobby to the bench. He's been out there for a long time. Going to send Repko and Tapscott out there for your two forwards. You got Strode and Moore. That went a little bit wide. Tapscott coming to those boards. 4 minutes left in the overtime. General's trying to get over to Repko. Repko across the blue line. He's got Moore going into the front of the net. Moore tries it just wide. He gets hammered after he hits it. Back to Moore's stick. He tries a backhand. He gets hammered again. Tapscott, for some reason, is on the ice. Back to Moore. He takes a quick shot. Oh, that's loose in front. Good tax from here from the General. Tapscott down on one knee. He goes down again. That one bouncing. Oh, no. Strode tried the pinch. Moore trying to escape back. 3:30. Puck's loose in front. Moore's on it again. He sends it up to Tapscott. Tapscott, nobody's got gas right here. Tapscott's going to come across. He's got to take a shot. Oh, tries to get it over to Moore off the rebound. And Stewart tries to steal that. We're trying to just make sure the guys realize people getting behind us. A good stick play there by Tapscott. Can't give it up. Terriers on a 3-on-2 now. We got to get back. 3 minutes to play in the overtime. We're tied up 3-3, and a good stick tie up there by Krug, who's on the ice. Body's up against the wall. I can't see what's going on. Terriers pass it across, back out to the point, trying to put it in. Oh, that goes back behind the General's goal. Terriers get put up against the boards. They're still on the puck at 2:45 left in the overtime. 3-3. Stroder trying to get something on it. It comes off a Tapscott's stick. Tapscott's on it. See he's got to hand it off to Stewart. Tapscott coming to the bench. He's out of gas. Stewart loses it and goes across the blue line. The Generals are off sides, and we get a whistle because Stewart touches it before we were able to clear. 2:30. 2:30 left in the overtime. We're skating 4-on-4 here. Not because of penalties. That's just the way they play the overtime. Score is 3-3. Coach Stewart's trying to find somebody who's got some gas left. Stewart's been out there for a long time. He's going out to take the face-off. Covington to his right. Jeanette and Moore, your two defensemen. Stewart trying to win that one, get it over to Covington. Covington's got the puck. Gets around one guy. He's got one to beat. Beats the other guy. Goes around. Oh, can't get the backhand off. He gets taken down. The bench wants the penalty for the trip. He gets taken down from behind. Krug sending that one. Oh! That's going to get called as Krug gets hammered in the head. Wow. Krug's going to got hammered on that. He's up and he's good, but that's going to be an interference call. I think it should be more than that. Right in front of the Generals bench. So the Generals are on a 4-on-3 power play here in overtime. We're tied 3-3. 2:07 left in the overtime. So again, we're going to finish this out with the extra skater. See what the Generals can do at 4-on-3. Stewart taking the face off. Trying to get it over to Jeanette. And the Terriers get the puck. Short-handed. They're coming around. Magello loses an edge. Oh, they take him down. We're going to get a penalty here as the Generals touch it up, and we're going to get a tripping call. Magello lost his balance, and I think he just had desperation to try to keep it. So they're going to send him into the box. Are we going to skate 3? I guess we're going to skate 3-on-3. I think they might be debating a penalty shot. He didn't have free, unencumbered access to the goal. I do like penalty shots, though. You've heard me all season long. I will talk about it. I think it's a great addition to the game. Might get all of them.
What do you got? Come on, guys. What? You stronger. Stay up. One more time. Get Robert off. Cut me off. Stronger, get out there.
Poor guys are so tired. I think Strode was coming off. They wanted to keep a defenseman out there. So 3-on-3. You got Strode, Stewart. These guys are gassed. And Jeanette. And I think the Terriers are taking a timeout. They want to draw up a play here. Terriers are down there with the whiteboard drawing something up. Generals are just like, let's find somebody who's not tired. Let's push. Let's try to get something going here. Let's try to get something in the back of the net. So we got 1:56 left in the overtime. We're skating 3-on-3. There's right now, we're 4-on-4 skating in the overtime, but we have two not offsetting penalties. 2 penalties as we've got a Jello in the box for tripping. And the Terriers in the box. So we're 3-on-3 for pretty much what remains. There's 1:49 left, so they'll get maybe 10 seconds. Terriers trying to get it going. Faceoff comes back. Terriers are on the puck. Schroeder chasing back behind. Terriers still on the puck. Krug trying to tie it up, trying to kick it away. Don't get the puck. Sent across. Oh, good tie up there by Schroeder from behind. Terriers still on the puck. We're 3-on-3 here. Possession is everything. You've seen it in the, oh, that one here. Oh, no, Bobby Stewart. He's got the puck, tries to send it across to Krug. Krug. Oh, he gets tripped. That's a trip. Comes back to Krug. Krug leaves it for Stewart. Stewart back to Krug and a shot. It's in. Krug buries it. The Generals win in overtime. Krug picking up his second goal in the day. The guys all celebrating. That was a great game. Both teams poured their hearts into it, put a lot of effort into this, taking it to overtime. The Generals finding the extra effort to get the win. Here's our handshake. Love to see it. Their coach was energized. Their players were spirited, to say the least. Bunch of penalties from both teams. A hard-fought match, and the Generals get the W and the win in overtime. We'll get the award ceremony here. It's like, a win's a win, a trophy's a trophy. We'll take it. We got the guys lining up. Woo! Sorry, almost killed myself. I was gonna say, they're calling for the captains. Each team don't have captains. Here's your Generals. This tournament really came down to just 2 games. The first one with Boston and the second one with Boston. 2 earlier games were won 11-1 and 13-0. Oh, they're sending Lugo to go represent the Generals to pick up the banner and the merchandise. Get this, get a glory shot. All right, thanks for supporting Richmond Generals Hockey. We appreciate you staying around for so long. This has been a fun game. Thanks so much. We will catch you next weekend. We have 2 home games, 4:10 on Saturday and 10:40 on Sunday. We should have them on YouTube. We'll get the times posted on Facebook. Thank you for joining us.